What's poppin' T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I'm here with tonight's Love and Marriage Huntsville review. So on tonight's episode, we see Martell bringing Melody breakfast in bed as she hides the custody, child support or child custody papers or whatever underneath the covers. And then I hollered when her ignorant ass gonna try to play sleep. She gonna do her head like this and try to play like she was asleep. That shit was funny as hell to me. So he come in the room, he like, "What you doing?" She was like, "Oh, just looking over some paperwork." And he was like, "What paperwork?" And she eating her little strawberries. She was like, "Just some child custody papers." I love how Melody enunciates all her words. So he tells her, that he wants them to be together forever, and that he'll surpass her expectations, and he don't want a divorce. She can just go ahead and throw the papers away. It's not happening. And she looking like, "Is that really how you feel, Martell? Is that really?" Because Martell hoped. Melody hoped. She was looking at him like, "Okay, nigga." And he's just really in denial. I don't know. I take that back. I don't think that he's in denial. I think that he's trying to just gloss over the situation so he won't have to feel the real fear of her actually losing him. But he realizes that he's losing his reign over her. Ain't nothing more sad to see than a man who had control over the relationship and was able to do whatever he wanted to do, lose control of the woman that he was able to fuck over for so long. When he stops losing control over her mind and her heart, them niggas don't know how to deal with that shit because they be so mind blown that she finally is like done with my shit. They don't know how to handle that shit. I have been through it. It is a sight to see when them niggas lose that hold that they had on you. Them niggas be grasping for straws. They be trying to say and do whatever they can to hold on to your ass, but it's too fucking late. And his arrogance is the reason why they won't ever fucking work out. So of course she don't believe him when he's saying that he gonna do what he gotta do to, make things right between them two. He says that they're not divorcing because he loves her. They have children together. This baby on the way. They have their businesses. And then he says, and because we're popular in Huntsville. And that's the problem right there. The fact that you even added that into the equation of why you don't want a divorce speaks a lot about your relationship and speaks a lot about you and your mentality. What the fuck does us being popular got anything to do with what the fuck we got going on in this fucked up ass marriage? Like, if you don't grow your stupid childish ass the fuck up, like being popular ain't causing my heart to stop breaking every time you decide to stick your dick in another bitch. Like, have you lost your ever loving childish ass mind? Girl, I would have slapped him upside his forehead with them goddamn strawberries and them whack ass fucking sausages that he fucking made her. Girl, if you don't get out of here with that bullshit. So she tells him that he shouldn't have been cheating and they wouldn't be here in the first place. She loved to throw that shit up in his face. She got that in her mental Rolodex. Anytime he say something, it's, "Well, you shouldn't have fucking cheated. Melody can't take out the trash. You shouldn't have fucking cheated. Maybe we wouldn't be here, Martell." "Melody, can you change the channel?" "No." "Ask that bitch to change the channel. You shouldn't have been cheating, Martell Holt." So, he tell her, "Stop talking to me like this. Stop saying that. Stop. Because he don't want to hear this shit. He doesn't want to face reality of their situation. So Marcel, Maurice, and that other nigga that looked like the Toys R Us ambassador, that giraffe, go to get vasectomies. And the doctor tells them that, you better make sure this is what you really want because it takes 10 minutes to do it, but it can take 10 G's to fucking reverse it. So Tisha goes to speech therapy to work on her speech. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. And we find out that she equated her speech with her intelligence. She thought that because she spoke a certain way that people perceived her as not being smart. I never perceived her as being not smart because of her speech. Her speech made me more so look at her. She was annoying, but I didn't equate that with her being dumb. Her actions make her seem dumb to me. It ain't got shit to do with her speech. So Marcel and Maurice get their dick snipped. Kimmy dresses up like a nurse for Maurice. However, over at Marcel's house, nobody knew that he was getting a vasectomy. So Tisha comes home to find out what he's done, and she asks him, like, who took you? And he was like, Martell. So she was like, who picked you up? And he was like, not my wife. And I'm looking like, well, bitch, how could she pick you up if you didn't fucking tell her you was doing the shit? And see, this is where Tisha gets on my nerve, because she don't ask the questions. Well, if I didn't pick you up and Martell didn't pick you up, then who the fuck picked you up, nigga? Like, continue to ask the questions. If you ask a nigga the question more than once, they go fucking slip up. Niggas ain't smart like women. Ask that motherfucker the question today, and then ask that nigga the question 2 days from now. Then ask him that shit 2 weeks from now. And the answer, he gonna end up fucking up and forgetting what he originally said and end up giving you the real motherfucking answer. So the fact that she let him off when he said it wasn't my wife, bitch, I would have punched that nigga in his dick, bitch. These hoes ain't sick like me, because I would have literally said bop and pop this motherfucking stitches. Because who you talking to? I know you ain't talking to me, bitch. Me and my mama will jump you in this motherfucker. So, she brings up, the fact that, everybody's saying he's cheating on her, and she admits that he's been staying out quite late and saying that it's because he's working. That's a great excuse. That's the oldest trick in the book. And he hasn't been showing her any affection and stuff. And he blames it on the fact that, she started working and stuff. And that's the reason why they don't spend time with each other and why he's not being effective. Girl, that's psychological warfare 101 to switch everything around on you, make you feel like you're the problem, make it feel like you're the reason why we're in this predicament. I told you not to work. You wanted to work. That's why we're not spending time with each other. Girl, Tisha, bitch, you need to start hanging around some real bitches. Like, your mama a real bitch. Your mama a real one, but you need to start hanging around some other real bitches that's going to get you all the way together and start pulling this nigga whole cord. So she says that with everything they have going on, they still need to focus on each other. He says, that sounds good. That sounds like a Facebook quote. That sounds like a quote you got off the internet. Bitch, no, that's real life. Like, even with us working, even with us having children, we still have to put our relationship first if we want to make this marriage work. He keep on using every excuse in the book not to spend time with her, not to fuck with her, not to do whatever. And it's like the signs are all there that he's cheating. Everything that Martell and Melody said about this nigga is 100% true. And I don't understand why Tisha ain't taking the shit for face value. This nigga is showing you in so many ways that he fucking around on you. It's not even fucking funny. So she was like, I asked you to buy me flowers and you won't even do that for me. And he was like, we have bills. Bitch, you can't go to Deerbergs, you can't go to Snooks, you can't go to Aldi and get them little $3 fucking roses for her. Y'all bills that motherfucking high that you ain't got extra for some fucking $3 roses. Get the fuck out of here. Like, niggas like him are the worst. I've been there. I've done that, girl. He ain't gonna never motherfucking change. So, girl, go ahead and cut your losses and go on and get your speech therapy. Learn how to talk right and get you a new nigga. He says, that you don't understand that we're in a stage of our marriage where I have to build for our future and this, and that. And just another excuse. So she starts to cry about him working all the time, and the mama come back into the room and tells Marcel that he's wrong and he dead wrong and he wronger than wrong. And mama say the only time you gonna shed a tear over him is when he's 6 feet deep. You ain't gonna make my daughter cry. And I was like, come on, mama, with the come on. You better get this nigga together. Your dumb ass daughter won't do it. At least she got her mama to come in there and read his ass. So Marcel say, I don't have to pay the bills in my house and come home and hear this. And mama said, you can pay the bills here or somewhere else. It don't fucking matter to me. She said, you act like another man can't take care of her. And he hop up and say, another man. And the mama say, yes, another man. Like, what you think this is? You think you the only nigga in motherfucking Huntsville that'll fuck with Tisha? Now, Tisha get on my goddamn nerves, but Tisha is not an ugly woman by force. She is a beautiful woman. Her voice is just annoying. But other than that, and her mannerisms and her personality is annoying. But somebody will love that bitch. Them dumb hoes like her be having the best pussy in the world. So please believe somebody else will want her ass. So Tisha and her mama leave out the room, and her mama tells her not to bow down to him. Tisha admits that she don't have time for herself, and then he get to run around and do whatever the fuck he want to do. Her mama tells her that she needs to give him an ultimatum. And I don't even think that she needs to give him an ultimatum. With niggas like him, you gotta show a motherfucker tell you. Don't be giving these niggas no motherfucking ultimatum. If a motherfucker ain't treating you right, get the fuck up and leave. Don't be giving him, well, if you don't do this, I'm gonna do this. No. Simply get the fuck up and bounce and do what you gotta do for yourself. Don't be giving these niggas ultimatums and putting them in a corner and telling them, I'm gonna count to 5, nigga. If you don't act right, 1, 2. There ain't nobody got time for that. Don't be policing no grown ass man, especially when you got kids. Ain't nobody got time for that shit. It is not your responsibility to raise these niggas. That was their mama and daddy motherfucking job. If they ain't got it together when you met them, nigga, leave them motherfuckers where the fuck they at. So, Martell meets with the Toys R Us ambassador. Mel, we find out, got a phone call from one of her girlfriends saying that they saw Martell at the little club called the Hideaway with another woman. So she came in the room on 80 and threw a motherfucking shoe at his ass. I would have thrown more than that. So he says that he was talking to another woman, but a woman came up to him and was talking to him about a house. Now, you know, you got to take whatever Martell say with a grain of motherfucking salt. Sure, the bitch probably did come over and was talking about a house, but talking about a house might have been the gateway for her to sit on your dick. So, they told Mel that he left with the girl, but he said he didn't leave with her. Sure you didn't. He mad because she been on social media posting subliminals about him, and he want her to stop posting their business because he don't want everybody to know what they going through. Doesn't like you've already y'all shit on national television, nigga. Like, what are you? I don't understand this argument of she needs to stop telling our business, nigga. Y'all done made y'all business into a motherfucking television show. Shut the fuck up. Y'all are producers of this show. Y'all have say so. Y'all, that's not a glamour. They don't have a glamour title of executive producer. They are actual producers of this show, meaning that they were the people that put up the money for this show. Then they did a sizzle reel. They shopped it around. They sold it to Carlos King, and therefore they have say so on what the fuck airs on this show. So you can stop with the foolishness, sir. So the Toys R Us ambassador makes a joke about Melody getting her another man, and Martell's like, I don't find that funny. It's so funny how these niggas can fuck all the bitches in the world, but even the thought of they woman fucking somebody else, them niggas want to curl up into the fetal position and die. Like, that's what Melody needs to fucking do, is need to get a motherfucking nigga. She needs to go out on a motherfucking date and post that shit instead of posting subliminals. Go out with another nigga on that motherfucker. Get dressed up and lie and tell that nigga you going out with your girlfriends and then be at dinner with a whole nother nigga and post that shit and get that nigga a motherfucking heart attack. See, that's the type of shit that you have to do with a nigga named like Martell. You have to cut that nigga at the white meat. Have that motherfucker on suicide watch, bitch. Don't play with me. Cause I will wreck your ass. I will have you in tears, bitch. Go on and tell that motherfucker you on a whole motherfucking business trip with your girlfriends. You in Honolulu with a whole nother nigga sipping motherfucking Mai Tais and shit on the motherfucking beach. Girl, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Girl, Martell will be somewhere sucking his thumb fucking around with a bitch like me. So at the end of this conversation, he decides to be petty and post a subliminal of his own. But his wasn't no subliminal at all. It was a straight shot to the heart. So Melody, we see her at the office the next day, and she called her friend about Martell's post on Facebook. Then we see Martell at his mama's house, and her mama confronted him because she heard about the post. And so the post said, because I screenshotted it. So he posted, Advice Tuesday. Men, make it known to your wife and or girlfriend that she can be too late on treating you like the king you are. Ladies, don't wait until he messes up before you start checking off his requests. The fuck? The damage has already been done. Sometimes a woman will get so used to a good man until she stops appreciating his every move and stops seeing his value. I'm talking to the good men that take care of home, great provider, spouse motivator, hands-on dad, disciplinarian, clean the house, cook when necessary, don't drink, don't smoke, love spending and making time to do everything in the world with your significant other and your children, motivate the family to go to church, the head of your home, bring flowers of appreciation in the house, make sure you're not living average, allow her to live where she wants and drive what she wants. I know it has been about women empowerment lately. Men, keep pushing for greatness and allow no one to slow you down. I mean, all this would be great, but you keep on talking about, so you got all this time to be spending with Melody, but how was you spending all this time with Melody when you was out here fucking the nurse at the hospital that they said the girl's supposed to be a nurse or something working at the hospital, but you had time to be buying this bitch BMWs and stuff. So you ain't no good husband, nigga. You're not a great he has this image of himself that he's created in his mind where he thinks he is God, baby. And it's because that nurse bitch put him up on this pedestal, and because somebody that told him he was cute a couple times, and this nigga literally thinks that he's God. He thinks that he is God gives to women, but you are not this ideal husband that you have made yourself out to be, sir. What if you don't sit your big eared ass down somewhere? Boy, bye. So they switched back to Melody, and all I could focus on was them church fans that she called eyelashes. That was a mess. Don't do that no more, Melody. Melody started to cry, and you know that this shit was real because we don't never really see Melody cry. So the fact that she started crying, I was like, damn. And she says, I've been a good wife to him, and that she hasn't even put all the stuff that he's done out there. It was so many text messages and things that she could really put out there to embarrass him. But at this point, is it really embarrassing him, or is it embarrassing to both of y'all? It's more so embarrassing you, because if you decide to stay with this nigga, then what is that saying about you, girlfriend? So then we switch back to Martell and his mom, and the mama said, you still cheating? And Marcel say no, and Mama say, I know your ass is. So you gonna marry this friend, this girl you messing with? And Martell say no, and the Mama say, are you in love with her? And Marcel say, I'm not in love with her, but he didn't say he didn't love her. Catch that tea. Girl, if Melody, push that baby out. I know her baby's supposed to be due next month. Push that baby out, bitch, and move the fuck out. Girl, ain't nobody got time for this nigga. Melody gathers her workers at Holden Hole and tells them that she's removing herself from Holden Hole and separating herself from him. And I was like, hallelujah, make the first step. I just hope that that's really what she's still on today. They are having a reunion. I'm excited about that. She said she's starting off from scratch, and she tells them that, once she gets settled, they can come on over to where she was at. And they seem like they was real happy because it seemed like she's the one that runs everything. And Martell don't know what the fuck is going on because the little Puerto Rican girl, whoever that worked with them, was like, does he even know, like, all the stuff that you're doing? And she was looking like, I don't know, they ain't my motherfucking deal. So Mama say, are you not happy? And Martell hesitates, and then he says that Melody does make him happy, but he has to pick up way too much slack with the kids. He tells his mama Melody is talking divorce, and Mama just shake her head because she's just like, this is some fuck shit. So then at the end of the episode, Melody called the divorce attorneys and tell them that Martell's time has lapsed. She is giving him enough time to get his shit together, but she wants the divorce lawyer to file a complaint for divorce. And I was like, keep that same energy, bitch. Keep that motherfucking same energy when you push out that motherfucking baby. Don't let that baby or that nigga deter you. This relationship is doomed. This nigga ain't changed. He talk a good game, but Martell is not really making the big necessary steps in order to repair this marriage. He's still an arrogant, egotistical, narcissistic asshole that think he is God gives to all women. He is still not remorseful for the shit that he's done. So, girl, just leave him alone. Leave it. You are the star of this relationship. Remember, he's jealous of you. He need a bitch that's lesser than him to make him feel better for himself. You are the star. Go with your kids. Create a motherfucking mega conglomerate without this nigga. You don't need him. And you're a beautiful woman. You gonna be able to scoop up another man like that. So let Martell go be with that little nurse bitch and let him have a mediocre business, because you know all that shit gonna crumble when your ass ain't around. So he needs you. You don't need him. And I think if more women started realizing that they are the prize in this situation, they wouldn't be holding on to these ancient ass niggas that give them the minimum amount of the love and respect that they deserve. Y'all, I'm done. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. I'm about to go live for Ready to Love. The video will be up on IG Live for 24 hours. So if you don't catch it in 24 hours, you won't catch it at all. Make sure to thumbs up this video, like and subscribe. Let's talk down below. Make sure you hit that notification bell button so you know when my videos drop. I just released my favorite books of 2019 video. It's not my top 12 list. These are the other books that I love that did not make my top 12 list that will be out at the end of this year. But make sure you check that video out. And I dropped another video the other day. What was it? I dropped another video. Check that video out as well. New episodes of Since You Asked will be starting Wednesday, so get ready for season 4 of Since You Asked. If you guys have a question, email us at since-you-asked1@gmail.com. All the information is down below. Love you. Thank you for watching this video. See you on the next one. Goodbye.